Welcome back to the channel everyone. Today we're diving into something truly special, something that represents the peak of German engineering, performance, and emotional driving joy. I'm talking about the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S, the supercar that continues to redefine what speed, luxury, and precision really mean on the road. This is one of those cars that doesn't just get your attention, it grabs your soul, and if you've ever heard one of these launch control starts in real life, you know exactly what I mean. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the world of the 2026 911 Turbo S together. The new 2026 model continues the legendary Turbo S heritage, but Porsche has taken things further by refining what already felt perfect. Porsche never tries to reinvent the 911 completely, and thank God for that, because the shape is iconic, but every year they find a way to make it smarter, faster, more connected, more aerodynamic, and more thrilling. The 2026 Turbo S carries that wide, muscular stance that instantly tells you this isn't a normal sports car. This is a car built to dominate supercar rivals with a level of confidence that feels almost unfair. Just looking at it, the design flows in a way that blends tradition with modern aggression. The front fascia has been sharpened with redesigned air intakes that are wider and more sculpted than before. These air channels aren't just for show, they feed the intercoolers and help keep the twin-turbo flat six breathing effortlessly even under brutal acceleration. The LED matrix headlights now feature a more 3D signature, almost like a futuristic sculpture glowing from inside, giving the car a bold, focused look as if it's staring straight through traffic. Moving along the sides, the Turbo S always had those signature wide rear arches, but the 2026 model exaggerates them in a stunning way, making the car look planted and ready to pounce. The flush door handles glide open electrically, giving the whole side profile a smooth, clean appearance. Porsche offers a new set of ultra-lightweight forged wheels with an intricate turbine-inspired design that doesn't just look exotic, but actively helps with brake cooling. Every contour, every shape, every vent is there because it adds performance, not because it's pretty. With Porsche, beauty is a natural result of function. At the rear, the story continues with a wide light bar stretching across the car, a signature Porsche look that glows beautifully at night. The adaptive spoiler has been redesigned with new air channels for better downforce distribution, and when it rises at speed, it looks like the car is opening its wings. Dual exhaust outlets sit deep within the bumper, and the aggressive diffuser shapes the air perfectly as you blast down the road. It's one of those cars that feels fast even when it's parked. Now let's take a stroll inside, because Porsche knows that the driver's cabin should be an extension of the driver's mind. Once you step inside the 2026 Turbo S, everything feels tight, purposeful, and perfectly balanced between luxury and motorsport DNA. The driving position is low, but not cramped, with visibility so good that you forget you're sitting inside something with supercar-level power. Porsche always aims for a cockpit-style interior, and this one feels even more driver-focused thanks to redesigned digital displays and more intuitive controls. The center console flows upward with that signature Porsche style, and the large infotainment touchscreen now has faster response, better clarity, and improved integration with Porsche's latest OS. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, fully customizable instrument clusters, and even a new AI driving assistant that learns your habits all work together to make driving smoother and smarter. But, don't worry, the interior still keeps physical buttons for the essentials, because Porsche understands that sometimes you just want to adjust something without diving into a menu. Materials inside are pure luxury mixed with motorsport authenticity. Soft leather, carbon fiber, and brushed metal come together in a beautiful harmony. The stitching is precise, the seats hug you tightly without being uncomfortable, and the steering wheel feels like an extension of your hands. Everything is positioned exactly where it needs to be, and that's what makes Porsche interiors special, not flashy gimmicks, but pure ergonomic perfection. Even the sound insulation has been improved to give you comfort when you want it, without robbing you of that sweet flat 6 soundtrack. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the 2026 911 Turbo S truly becomes a monster. Under the rear deck sits a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat 6 engine that pushes out an insane level of power. Porsche has fine-tuned the turbos, improved thermal efficiency, strengthened internal components, and optimized airflow to squeeze out every possible ounce of performance. The result is breathtaking. The engine produces around 680 horsepower and nearly 900 Nm of torque, making it one of the most powerful 911 Turbo S models ever built. With launch control activated, This car rockets from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just about 2.4 seconds, making it quicker than many hypercars costing 3 times as much. The acceleration is so brutal that your chest feels like it compresses into the seat. And thanks to Porsche's all-wheel drive system, traction is instantaneous. The 2026 Turbo S is not just fast in a straight line, it's a car that gives you confidence in corners like no other. The steering is telepathic, reacting to your every thought. The chassis adapts instantly through Porsche's active suspension management, with new software that reads the road and adjusts damping in milliseconds. High-speed stability is another area where Porsche has perfected the formula. Whether you're cruising at normal speeds or pushing the car to its limits on a track, the Turbo S feels composed, planted, and shockingly predictable. This car allows you to explore insane performance levels without feeling like you're wrestling with the machine. The braking system, with massive carbon ceramic discs, brings the car to a stop with surgical precision. Even after multiple high-speed runs, the brakes remain consistent and fade-free. It's a level of confidence that makes even amateur drivers feel like pros. Technology and safety also take a big leap forward in the 2026 model. Porsche has added enhanced semi-autonomous capabilities for highway cruising, including adaptive cruise control that's smoother, lane centering that feels natural, and traffic jam assist for those boring city crawls. The blind spot monitoring system has been updated with wider radar coverage, and the collision avoidance system is now more intelligent at predicting potential crashes. The car also includes night vision, 360-degree cameras, parking sensors, and an improved launch control system that automatically adjusts for road temperature and tire grip. Porsche Connect has been enhanced with cloud-based data to give real-time weather, traffic, and route optimization. The onboard AI can manage your preferred drive modes, seat settings, climate options, and even your favorite radio stations based on your mood. But don't worry, none of this tech gets in the way of the raw driving thrill. Porsche understands that a Turbo S must always put the driver first. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S positions itself in a range that reflects its supercar crushing performance. It's not cheap, but when you compare it to cars offering similar speed, luxury, and precision, it actually begins to look like a bargain in the supercar world. For many enthusiasts, the Turbo S is the perfect all-rounder, a car that can take you to work comfortably, then destroy supercars on the weekend without breaking a sweat. Compared to rivals like the Lamborghini Huracan, Ferrari 296 GTB, McLaren Artura, or even the Audi R8 V10's spiritual successors, the 911 Turbo S stands out for being the most usable and the most consistent performer. You don't have to worry about reliability, practicality, or daily usability. This is a car you can drive every single day of the year. It has rear seats for emergencies, luggage space for weekend getaways, and fuel efficiency that won't make you cry during long trips. The fact that it can outperform many track-focused machines while still behaving like a luxury GT car is a testament to Porsche's engineering genius. And now, here's the part where we get personal. The 911 Turbo S has always been a dream car for many enthusiasts. It's one of those machines that feels less like a purchase and more like an achievement. Driving it feels like a reward every single time you turn the key, or in the modern case, tap the start button. The way the engine rumbles behind you, the way the steering wheel communicates every tiny detail of the road, the way the turbos spool up and launch you into another dimension, it's an experience that's hard to describe and impossible to forget. The 2026 model takes that magic and amplifies it. It brings more speed, more intelligence, more comfort, and more thrill without losing any of its heritage. Porsche didn't try to reinvent the 911 Turbo S, they refined it, polished it, sharpened it, and pushed it deeper into supercar territory while keeping the practicality that makes it so loved worldwide. For anyone lucky enough to sit behind the wheel, it becomes more than just a car. It becomes a companion, a statement, and a promise that driving is not just transportation, it's passion. And that brings us to the end of this deep dive into the incredible 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S. If you enjoyed this breakdown and love content about the latest cars, bikes, and futuristic machines, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support always motivates me to bring more exciting content straight to your screen. Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next video.